What up, though? I'm Cmc Guapo, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastards.
Too bad for some shoes, only won once. I was running from them boys and I f***ed them up. Made your bitch fall in love, only f***.
All right, so we got Cmc Guapo off the porch with us today.
What up, though?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming by, man.
Most definitely.
Yeah. What else you been working on here in Atlanta during this trip, man?
I did the ATL Top 20 dinner. I did Coalition Mondays. I did the shit show last night.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been out here working.
So you did it right, man. You hit all the top spots.
Yeah. Trying to press this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What'd you think of the shit show, man? It gets a little wild out there, don't it?
Yeah, that's a rough crowd right there. Yeah, it was cool though. It was different. I ain't never actually been in nothing like that, so it was different.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Did you perform or did you just go and witness it?
Yeah, I performed. I got the shit.
Keep it real with us. How they treat you, man?
At me. Yeah, they threw the shit at me. They threw the shit at me.
They throw it at everyone, though.
Yeah, I peeped that, but it was cool though. Like I said, it was a first time experience, so the whole, you know what I'm saying, something to take in.
Yeah. It's kind of like a down south Apollo, you know?
Yeah. But it looked like it's a little rougher than the Apollo was back in the day. I'm telling you, that little shit, man, be ready to come out.
Nah,
That was
real,
wild.
man. Yeah. So, yeah, what's life like in Detroit, man? What's going on up there these days?
Man, it's everything going on in Detroit, you know. If you broke, it's fucked up. It's, you know, everything that you see on TV for real. But if you got some money, it's lit for real. Like, cause it's two sides there, you know, the coin, you know what I'm saying? But it's fun for real, for real. Yeah. It's wild in Detroit for sure. But if you make it in Detroit, you can make it anywhere, so.
Nah, that's for real, yeah. And what side of the town are you from? What part of Detroit?
I'm from Southwest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 48210.
Okay. I don't hear too many people from Southwest Detroit.
I'm from Southwest Detroit.
Okay. So what goes down on the Southwest side, man? Or is it pretty much the same as the rest
It's the same as everywhere, but they got a little more gangbanging in Southwest. Cause we got like a lot of like ethnic groups, like we got Mexicans, Dominicans and stuff like that. So it's the Southwest is like the melting pot of Detroit, where you're gonna get a little bit of everybody. So
Yeah,
it's everybody in Southwest.
I got you, man. So what was your childhood like as a kid growing up there in Detroit?
My childhood was rough. It was rough for real. I was in foster home until I was like 5, and then we came out. We was fucked up for real, like down bad. My pops was locked up, so my mama had to get it on her own for real. So we was at my grandma's house a lot, and I got a lot of cousins. So me and my brother, we like the youngest of the set. So you know how that is in a house full of people. But it was fun though. You know, like you don't realize like you broke until you go somewhere else where people not broke, and you be like, damn, I don't got none of that stuff. But it was lit for the most part, but we had a lot of down days for sure.
Yeah. At what age would you say you jumped off the porch then?
Honest, I like 13 for real. 13. My mama bought me some Fila products, and that wasn't cutting it. Like I didn't know the difference at first, but when some Fila products hit my feet, it was over because I wanted stuff that my mom wasn't gonna buy for me. So I had to go out and get it myself. So yeah, about 8th grade, I was ready for sure.
Okay. And you spent a lot of time going back and forth from Detroit and California?
Yeah, now I do, but yeah, when I was in 9th grade, I moved to Palmdale for 2 years.
Okay.
I went to Pete Knight for 2 years, and then since I've been an adult, I've been going back and forth because, you know, Cali a vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cali was a place when I moved back to Detroit, I was kind of mad I moved back.
Really?
Like, yeah, because it's a difference, and then once you get accustomed to it, you're like, damn, I'm about to go back here. So, you know, and then you realize, once you go somewhere else, you realize Detroit is kind of fucked up once you see elsewhere. So, yeah, that was kind of bad for me, but, yeah.
What'd you think of Palmdale when you first got out there?
Honestly, I was mad because I didn't want to go at all. Like, I was from Detroit. I didn't even know what Palmdale was. I never heard of it. So my mom moved us there. We moved to the desert. Like, so it was nothing like LA, like what you see on TV.
Yeah.
Like, I walked to school in deserts. I done seen coyotes run, lizards, all types of crazy shit. So, and it was extremely hot. Like, in Michigan, our weather is, I want to say fair, but it's janky. You know, like, it might be hot today, might be cold tomorrow. There, man, you go out for that morning stretch, you might die. It's 120 degrees,
Oh, God.
110. Man, I don't think I ever wore hoodies too often when I stayed in Palmdale.
For real?
For real. Like, even in the wintertime, probably was like a thermal and kept it pushing. Like, it didn't get as cold as I was used to, you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So how long did it take for you to get adjusted there and kind of fall in love with Cali then?
Well, really quick for real, because I always was like a little freestyle rapper. So like once I was like I'm about to be a rapper at school. And then I had a homeboy, he was a year older than me, and he was already like a little more advanced. So he had a car and whatnot. So once I got accustomed to like the people that was older than me, and plus I was from Detroit, so you know when you from out of town, everywhere you go, you gonna be Detroit. So that's what it was. So I was Detroit to everybody. So it was really quick. Like I said, that first year, that was my freshman year too. So I was already running wild, you know what I'm saying? So I was ready for it then.
Yeah.
I was really fully ready for it.
I got you, man. So what would you say was one of the biggest life lessons you've learned in your life so far?
Everything come and go, including people. Everything come and go. So, you know, you can't get too comfortable with nothing. Because, you know, tomorrow might be something different. I learned that in life for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's true. So how long have you been rapping? When did you first start?
I've been rapping for the last 3 years, like, consistently, like, putting my all into it the last 3 years.
Yeah. So what had motivated you 3 years ago to kind of put your all into it?
Well, like, I always actually wanted to be a rapper, but I ain't know, like, you know, my finances wasn't there. And then it was like, what if they don't like it? And then, like, I came from with a different approach than, like, your average Detroit rapper. Like, I was doing, like, the melodic rapping when it wasn't really big in Detroit. So that was the difference. I was the other side of Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So that was something to get adjusted to. But for real, I just wanted to, I felt like I was good enough to make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could freestyle, like, I'm really versatile, so I'm an all-around artist. I wouldn't just call myself a rapper, you know? And with that, it was like, just try it. Everybody else getting rich, and then you see how people just blowing up on YouTube in Detroit, so it's like, shit, why not you?
Yeah. So who'd you grow up listening to? Who were some of your favorites?
I listen to everybody in Detroit, for real. I listen to like the Peasies, the Doughboys, Cash Outs of the world. Those was like in my era, Blade Icewood. I listen to Big Hurt. I listen to Street Lord Wine. Like I listen to like Detroit. Listen to Detroit. So I listen to a lot of Detroit. I listen to Drake. Drake and Wayne is my favorite two rappers though. Like Drake and Wayne, I don't think it's nobody better than them. I like Fab. I listen to a little bit of everybody though. A little bit of everybody from everywhere. So Kanye. I like Andre 3000. Like, cause I'm really like one of those rappers. I enjoy the punchlines. Like, that's sweet to me. Like, I really like, all right, you made you think about what you were saying. J. Cole was my favorite rapper until I was in like the 10th grade, cause he ain't follow me back on Twitter. For real, he was my favorite rapper then, but changed my mind. So.
All right, so what does the CMC stand for in your name?
Crushing my competition.
Okay.
Simple and plain, crushing my competition. I feel like, cause there's a lot of guapos in the world.
Yeah.
It's a lot of guapos. It's a lot of competition in the world. I feel like I'm one-on-one.
I feel
That's as simple as plain as it is. I'm one-on-one.
Yeah. So what's your creative process like? Do you write or you just freestyle and punch in?
I do both. Most times when I write, I probably not going through stuff, but I'll be in my head. Maybe I'm thinking too much, or everything around me, probably I just want to zone out. You know, when you need that me time. So that's when I do my most writing. I freestyle a lot, so I might like freestyle something and then go back to it, or I might, so it's both. I do both.
Okay.
I do both.
Yeah. How'd you link up with JB?
I did this song called Trenches with Hell of It.
Okay.
And he posted me on his Instagram page. She had DM'd me, like called me ASAP. She called me and we was talking for a while. And basically like at that time, you know, she had just did what she did with T. Mm-hmm. She was doing what she was doing with Sada. So for me as an artist in Detroit, that was a big thing. Like, it's a lot of other rappers in Detroit, but she, you know, she chose to rock with me, you know, so. And then until she died, like, I was like, I guess her project, you know, like, because I wasn't there yet, but she was working on me. Like, she threw me on World Star a couple times. I started seeing in what the rapper life was like a little bit, so she most definitely put the battery in my back.
Yeah. Yeah, what can you tell us about JB? What type of person was she?
I used to call her Miss P. Biller.
Really?
Like, she was like a real businesswoman. For real. Like, she was owed it. Like, as you could see, like, she was going to bat for her nephew for sure. But, like, she got me my first paid show. Like, she was the first person to pay me to do a hook. Like, she gave me $1,000 for a hook. She never used it, but she was the first person to pay me for some music. But that showed me that she believed in my potential. But she was on her business for sure. She was the first person to give me a pair of Gucci's. For real, she took me to Saks and bought me a pair of Gucci's. Like that, my first pair of Gucci's came from JB. So she showed me you gotta up it up, you know. So I learned a lot from her though, for real.
Yeah. Long live JB, man.
R.I.P. JB.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on like the music industry, the rap game, everything that's going on these days?
It's lit. Like, if you notice, Detroit music is everywhere right now.
Oh yeah.
And it took a long time for it to be like that, like a long time. Like I'm 27, so like being around, I done seen a lot of, you know, like people pushing, not making nowhere. Like we got the big shines and the days lows, but that's not the, I wouldn't say that's not the Detroit sound, but in Detroit, you're not gonna hear them a lot. You're gonna hear the underground Detroit artists.
You're gonna hear the street artists.
Yeah, they getting the time to shine, and then it's like people that just starting to rap, like just starting to blow up out of nowhere. Like it look like Detroit hot right now. I hope it soon become like, you know how Atlanta is, or Atlanta was, like how everybody was just having their time to shine. But that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking like it's gonna be like that, but everybody working right now, so.
Absolutely. Yeah, why do you think people all over the world are now tuning in to the music coming out of Detroit? Why does everyone want that Detroit sound now?
I don't know. I mean, it's hot, I guess. A lot of people, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what took so long. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, if you go anywhere, you're gonna hear that sound somewhere. Somebody gonna be rapping like that, but I don't know what took so long.
Yes, yeah. What's been one of the biggest risks that you took for your career that paid off?
Actually doing it. I quit my job for this.
Okay.
Like, I just knew like I wanted to be a rapper, and I don't like people telling me what to do for real. Like, and I don't really like want to work for nobody forever. Like, I thought I was gonna be a chef once upon a time. I thought I was gonna be the Black Emerald, but like that just, it wasn't for me, because I was always like writing raps in my recipe books. Like I always wanted to be a rapper, but like, you know, like back in the day, it wasn't as easy. And then like people blowing up on YouTube. And then when I used to be like, Mom, be a rapper one day, that was like, man, but you need a plan B. So I said, I don't need no plan B. This gonna be my plan A, B, and C now. So that's what it is.
No, for real, yeah. All right, let's talk about this new video for Flight Mileage, man. What can you tell us about the inspiration for this song?
I was sitting at the crib with my man's Haze, and he, I've been taking a lot of trips. Like during the pandemic, I was moving around a lot. Like I was going places. And he was like, you don't really be talking about the stuff you be doing, and you know, you need to write a song like you be getting flight mileage out, you be going places. That was a song I wrote. That was an actual song. Like I sat there and wrote that. Like, but that was the idea of it. I was having a conversation with my mans, and shit, the rest is history.
Yeah, shit's going up, man. Over 70,000 already.
Yeah, and it was crazy because that was different for me. Like I said, I started off with the like melodic. So that's like a different sound, but I still had to do it for the city though. I had to let them know, like, don't let this whatever, the singing stuff fool you. Like I can rap, you know, I can rap for real. And I knew like when I was making it, like this gonna do something though, like, cause I know the city gonna eat it up if nothing else, you know, like the city gonna be like, okay, Guap, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it is so far. So
Nah, for real.
I just been having fun with it.
Yeah. Who produced that song?
His name is Michigan Malcolm. He from Detroit too.
Okay.
Like he a producer. He sent it. I actually was listening to just going through some beats in my email. I'm like, oh, I fuck with this one right here. I wrote to a couple of them, but like that was the one that I actually recorded that day. Like, I'm gonna do this song right here.
Yeah.
Like I had my heart set. Like when I go to the studio, I'm recording this song.
Oh yeah.
So I recorded this song.
I dig that. All right. What about the song "Abandoned"?
Abandoned. I got another producer. His name is True Music Vic. Me and him been locked in since like 2013 when I was just really playing with it, like before I was shooting videos and stuff like that. That's why like when I didn't know if I really wanted to do this or not. And we always make songs, so that was just another song we made for real. But the concept of abandon is, I mean, I put myself in my music for real. Like I had them feelings sometimes. I had them feelings, you know, so I just rap about myself for real, for real. They left me alone to mend it, you know. I'm a one-man army. It's not no group, it's me, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
I feel that. What about Instigator, man? This shit was going hard.
All right, the Instigator, I had found that beat. Originally found it on YouTube and contacted the producer, but it was the remake to the Dirk Instigator.
Okay, yeah.
But he had like remade the beat, so I had ended up getting with that producer and just redoing it. And people been rocking with it.
Yeah. Nah, that shit hard, man.
Good looking,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And what about the song "Roll," man? This video's tight too.
Rose, I did with my brother Guapo. Really like, I didn't really have no inspiration for the song. Like, I make a lot of hooks. Like, hooks is like my bread and butter for real. So depending on the beat is what the beats talk to me. So I was feeling like that, you know, and he hopped on it, and everybody rock with that song. Like it's slowly but surely gonna be an anthem for real, for real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, tell me my position so I don't overplay it. You know, like you don't want to be overplaying your position and nothing you doing. Like you don't want to give too much and get nothing back. And that's basically what it is with anybody. You know, like I don't want to do all this knowing I'm not about to get nothing out of this, or I don't want to. It's always take, and never no give when it's your turn. You know, so that's just basically how that song came about for real. What I was thinking when I made it.
Yeah, no, I got you. That's just hard too, man. So are you working on like a new project, new tape, or EP, or you kind of just focusing on singles?
Yeah, I got a EP coming soon. I've been really just working with a lot of, like, I've been out here a couple times working with producers. Like, I bumped into ATL, Jacob, Music Major, Drum God here.
Okay.
I got a couple producers at home I rocked with. Remy, he from West Virginia. Like, I rock with a lot of producers, but I'm coming with different type of vibes. Like, I've been experimenting, but I've been knowing where I wanted to go with it, but it's like I could do it now, and I know I could do it now, so I'm gonna try. So my next album, we wrapping it up right now. We really like getting the songs mixed and mastering and picking the final songs, but you expect some a whole track list full of bangers from A to Z, for sure.
Do you have a title picked out for the tape?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Should we expect any features on there? Or are you riding solo?
I got a couple features. I got GT. I got a song with GT called Foreign. I just did a song with Ray. That's about it. Guap for Rose. But that's about it. Everything else is gonna be me. You're gonna see my versatility. You're gonna think I did features with everybody, because you're gonna hear a song, it's gonna be like three different styles on the song. You're gonna think it's somebody else. It was on me. I'm learning to do features with myself. Right?
There you go.
Yeah, that's gonna be my thing. I'm doing features with myself, but you're gonna see, like, it's all me, and it's all hard.
What's the next video you plan to drop?
Thoughts. I just shot the video with Cinemaniacs. Thoughts produced by Remy. It's a song I made basically about my daughter.
Okay.
Like, you know, if I die today, who gonna take care of my daughter? Or if I die today, who gonna protect my brother? You know, the thoughts that I have, not as a rapper, but as a person, like, those is the two people that I hold dear to my heart, you know? So with that song, it's the thoughts you go through on a daily basis, you know? Like, cause that's why I'm doing this, to make sure if all fails, I know my daughter gonna be good, or I know if something happened to me, my brother gonna be good, cause I paved the way for, like, it's just, you know, so Thoughts, the next video coming out, it's hard too. It's a movie. I did something different, like, when you see it, you're gonna like it for sure.
No, that's real. So what has being a father taught you about life so far?
I feel like I gotta not take risks, but I can't tell my daughter to chase her dreams if I don't. Like, so even when days when I feel like, man, fuck this shit, or however, you know, like, you can't quit, cause what type of example am I setting? And being that I got a little girl, that means it's like, it's no turning back, cause there's no telling her no. My daughter gonna need stuff, and as she get older, she gonna need more, and she gonna want more, and I don't got no plans on telling her no. So, however, I'm gonna find that way. And if you know, it's the way it's going, she could be like, that's my daddy. You know, that's my daddy. You know?
No, that's real shit right there, man. Talk to us about the grind that comes with being an independent artist in this industry, man.
Man, it's hard, especially like being from Detroit. Because in Detroit, you know, like, we got a specific sound, we got a specific look, you know, so when you're trying to shy away from that and you're trying to be your own man, it's gonna be hard at first for sure, because you taking the alternate route, you know, the road less traveled. But I feel like that made me who I am as an artist, because I was able to take I wouldn't say adversity, but I was able to, like, when I felt like it wasn't working, I didn't stop. Like, I wouldn't have never bumped into JB if I stopped. Once that happened, like, I made World Star without trying. Like, so I knew, like, I had something, I just had to keep going. I just got to keep going, and that's the whole thing. Like, it's nothing gonna be given to you. Like, some people just blow overnight, and that's just how it happened, but that's how it looked to you, because you don't know the grind that they had. But it most definitely made it worth the grind. It gave me something to grind for, you know. So
Absolutely.
and I'm working.
Yeah,
So when I get my championship, I deserve it.
for sure. Yeah. What else you working on right now, Guapo? What else is coming up for you, man?
I was just in the movie in Detroit, the Cheddar Boys movie coming out. I've been
Oh,
doing
really?
a little
That's
acting.
big.
Yeah, I'm in this movie called Indictment. It's on Amazon Prime with Benzino and Jennifer Williams. That was cool. That was my first movie I ever been in, but it was cool because it gave me something to think about, like life after rapping, or when I get bigger, like, you know, like when I'm on my Jamie Foxx level, like when I'm on my Denzel, like I imagine myself being like on some Will Smith type, you know, like if I was a rapper turned actor, like.
Oh, yeah.
But I could see myself doing that a lot too, you know. So I feel like that's for sure in the works. And then like I feel like I could have my own TV show or something, you know, like my life real, you know, like however you want it, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like it'd be funny. It'd be all shit, like documentary type, you know what I'm saying? So I could see that going.
Yeah, definitely use music as like a springboard into some other things.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
acting.
I feel like music gonna open up so many doors to so much other stuff. Like the way my mind work, like music is a business that's gonna make another business, that's gonna make another business, and it's gonna be. But music most definitely gonna be my key. I'm gonna do some big things.
Yeah, got to, man.
Yeah.
All right, Guapo, any shout outs before we wrap it up here today, man?
Yep. Shout out the whole city. Shout out MCF. Shout out my brother Duff, my manager CJ. Like, man, shout out y'all for having me. Like, we working, you know. You're gonna see my face again. You're gonna keep seeing my face. You're gonna keep hearing my voice, and it's on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
Too bad for some shoes, only worn once. I was running for them boys and I fucked them up. Made your bitch fall in love, only fucked her once. Me and bro boxing, we in stats.